Yo, what's going on? First YouTube live ever. I fucked up, and I did not give my editor the footage that I shot ahead of time. So obviously, he didn't have enough time to edit it to make sure I had a video up today. So got to make do with what I got and not be perfect. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how diet has a direct impact on your happiness and your success. Where a lot of people are dropping the ball, at least where the way that I've been looking at it and the way it's felt inside of me, and seeing a lot of the other people who I'm interacting with and seeing which ones are happy, which ones aren't. I'm noticing that diet has a very large, what would be the word for it? It holds a lot of weight in what it is that's going on. Would be a good way of putting it. I'm gonna go here in the light so you guys can actually see me. So diet holds a lot of weight. There's also a very good book called The Ultra Mind Solution. I've mentioned on this channel before, but basically it's a book where a scientist literally just changed up some people's diets, and people who've been on like antidepressants for years. People have gone to like numerous like psychoanalysts and therapists, just couldn't figure out like why is it that I am not happy? And it was literally just because they were just eating a ton of processed foods. They weren't eating vegetables pretty much ever. And a lot of that can be directly correlated to depression and just lower cognitive function. Because in this book also, like, the second people started eating healthier, they also started just their mind started operating better. Who would have known? If you eat your vegetables, it actually helps your brain. But yeah, so that's like the way it correlates with happiness. But what the hell does that have to do with success? Well, I guess in some ways you can say it doesn't. But I would like to challenge you on that. I'll give you the argument against this case. There's a person who is highly successful. I'm trying to prop this up, but not doing a very good job of that. So there's a person who is highly successful and is just killing it, making millions of dollars on a regular basis. But every single night he cries himself to sleep, or he can't help but go into his mind and wonder, why me, why me, why me? I guess at that point we have to figure out, like, how do you define success in that moment? Because monetary success, yes. You can 100% somehow or another figure out how to become monetarily, financially successful without having your diet in check. You can 100% do it while you are unhappy. But would you want to, is the question. For me, that's an obvious no. It's what Gary Vee talks about in a lot of his stuff, is just like figure out what it is that makes you happy and then do that, and then use social media to do that thing that makes you happy, and just wait a little while, and then eventually you'll pop, and then boom, you'll make money for doing the things that actually made you happy instead of going in the reverse. Hopefully that made sense. But where does diet come into play in all that, other than the obvious happiness factor? Is just the fact that energy. It takes a bit of self-awareness and understanding where you're at in any given moment. But what's up, Mark? How you feeling, bro? You're welcome to ask questions. Right now I'm talking about diet and how that like helps your energy. The point I was about to make is like how diet can eventually help your energy levels, and then if you have a good diet, whatever a good diet looks like for you, everyone has different stuff. But if you're able to like figure out what it is that works for you, then you're able to have like energy that's sustainable over every single day. Where like some people need like a few weeks to recover sometimes maybe, versus the person who is so cognizant of what their diet is, and they're being so mindful of where their energy is at and all that stuff. What's up, Bora? Look, see, those are those things, those sweets and stuff. All that shit's fake. Like it's not real food. See, I had these. This is what's on the thumbnail, presumably. Whoa. You're welcome to ask questions on here if you want to. I'm just sort of chilling right now. Yeah. It doesn't. That's the weird thing. Like, everyone thinks that it tastes good, but if you literally go, if you go like a month without eating that stuff, and you just eat healthier foods, then your palate starts to change. Like, and then whenever you actually start to eat that other food, you're like, oh, this is actually kind of gross. You're like, wait, this isn't even real. Like, you can taste the syntheticness of the food. Like, it is the weirdest thing. Like, one of the weirdest experiences. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know, like, it doesn't, yeah, it tastes, like, you can taste the fakeness of it. That's why I got these peanuts. You got to train your palate to eat healthier. Healthier can mean different things. Did you have any questions, Bora? It's literally just me and you, so it's like we converse in. If I could throw you on here, that would be dope, but I can't. Oh, and they're gone. So I guess I'll just go ahead and leave it at that. Be mindful of what you eat. Be mindful of your own personal energy and whether or not you're actually happy doing the things that you're doing, because happiness is the end goal always and forever. Peace.